Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. So I am here in 7.7 lobby with another player. We are doing swapping. Now, swapping is often talked about in various chats and various crew chats. You know, what exactly is swapping? A lot of it, what that is basically a one-win, one-loss gentleman's agreement between players. So what we're doing is we're allowing a person to kind of win and then take a loss and take a win. Now, there are a few things to be concerned with here when you do swapping. One is you want to maintain a certain speed, which means it's actually bad form if the other guy's turn to win and you're all the way back at the beginning of the track. What you should do is know your car, know their car, and let them basically catch you if you're the guy ahead like my car is, or vice versa, catch them near the end if you have the car that is faster. But this requires car control. You don't want to take almost a second after you finish your run, after they finish their run, for you to catch them, right? Even 2-3 tenths can feel like a long time if you're halfway down the track behind them. So don't slow down too much. You want to give the guy a comfort level where he's going to get his win, but at the same time you want to be able to hit his spot right after he crosses the line within a reasonable time. This is one of the things about swapping people forget. It's all about efficiency, which means you want to do it as quickly as possible without sacrificing or hurting your bottom line, which is getting those points done. So you do want to control the runs, but you don't want to go crazy. Now, since I'm talking here, I hope I'm not messing up the order, but you always want to give the other guy his win. You will then get your win. One of the best way to note is anytime they re-challenge you, like this, where the screen pops up that you have to accept, that's your turn to lose. When you challenge them, that screen doesn't come up. It comes up on their end. That's your turn to win. That's one of the easiest ways to not lose track of what's going on when you're swapping. Another thing is watch your opponent's car's progression. You want to make sure, again, you let them win, but, you know, if they're having a bad launch or they're having some issue, they could be running slower, be considerate and slow your car down. Don't force them to run under their dyno when they shouldn't have to win. On the other hand, the reverse is true too. They should give you that courtesy. But swapping, what it ultimately comes down to is somebody with the name swap, win-loss, or anything like that, when they get their turn to win, they will win, and then in reverse, they will every other race give you a turn to win, and that's basically how it breaks down. Okay, so it's win-loss, win-loss. That is what swapping is. Why do we do it? I'm on a wild card, and one of the quickest way and most efficient way for me to get points is to do this. If I swap, that means I am guaranteed not having to go back into lobby, spend 2-3 minutes looking for a player. I can just one after another do the runs, and it is very quick. And yes, you don't win every race, but who cares? Your efficiency is that you're winning guaranteed races, for one. Okay, you win them within a very guaranteed and reasonable time, and basically you're helping another player out too, because you're both getting the benefit of swapping. So he gets his points and you still get points. It's not like you get nothing. But once you're in the lobby doing this back and forth, it is a lot more efficient than if you were looking for a player to race constantly, because it takes time to find another player. I don't know what happened to him, but you know, it's let me see if he'll challenge me. If not, I'll challenge him. He might be getting challenged too, don't forget. So essentially what happened is I was in the lobby racing my second account. Second account crashed. This player jumped in and started swapping with me, and that's good. I don't mind that. It's better than, you know, not being able to race. Now, how do you tell if someone likes to swap or is offering to swap? You look at their name. If it has W or this symbol or WL, W/L, the word swap, win-loss, W/L like that, okay, Some people use this symbol, but this doesn't always work. But usually they'll put the word swap with somebody in there. These are all people. Papa of 9 swaps. Okay, people who are willing to swap usually have that mentioned in their name. Now, I actually don't. Does not mean that I'm against it. It's just that usually I'm actually racing, for example, my second account or another account, so I don't actually swap. So that's the only reason it is that way. But in any case, I hope that this will help you understand a little better what a swap is and for example, this guy, this is not a swapper because there's no name in there. I'm not a swapper. These are the races you race to win. You don't race these and try to swap, okay? So you have to understand, not everybody's on board on this, and it's only people that are on board that are going to want to do it. But the people that want to swap do not want you to cheat them out of a win. So one of the key things you need to know is that if you're going to swap, you're going to swap. If you don't want to swap, don't swap. But once you start a swap session with someone, please honor it, and don't be that guy that, pisses everyone off because you're basically stealing wins from people when they're being nice to offer you. Now, traditionally, the first race, you go all out, and if the swapper who loses will re-challenge you, then you swap with them then. But there's no right or wrong way to go about this. So I hope that, again, helps you understand a little bit about swapping. Any questions about swapping, feel free to ask me in the comments. I'll try to answer it. If you like this video, leave a like. If you have any other questions, anytime, just ask me, and I'll try to answer it. I hope you like my videos and will subscribe to the channel. That is helpful to me and helps my channel grow. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.